So, I am cutting opals.
Hello, I'm cutting opals.
I know, very mature of me. I'm going to go get some more opals. I'll be right back. There is so much stuff to do to get a live stream ready, and it's at the end of the day. Am I going to remember all of it? No. Basically, no. I'm not going to remember even half of it. And here's the other half of what I remembered. Hello there, Raina. How you doing? So I remembered these things, and I found the stuff that I lost yesterday. And I've probably lost a whole heap more stuff, but that's okay. That's the circle of life. That's what we do.
It's the circle of life, and it moves us all
because we invented the wheel. I'm not sure that's exactly how the song goes, but I don't care. All right, so I forgot to write another thing with my pen, but I haven't got my pen. That's the other thing I forgot. Basically, I was going to write the Magnum opal bit because basically that happens every week, doesn't it? Every day, every time we do this. So I should write the Magnum opal in as an official part of the sesh. And we've got all these little things that say heaps of stuff. Hey. Let me have a look. That is 5 emojis. So that's just like, you know, yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful day. 5 emojis, 5 out of 5. So let me just show you what I have here. I've got my table, and that's got, it's like 3 of these things are doing their own thing. Maybe this one isn't as, you know, the same as the rest. But this is all the opal, and this is opal, which I found has got an awful lot of good stuff in it. So I was just looking through it with some friends. I was giving away some free opal to them. If you're anywhere near me, you'll get free opal. That's the shame about it. You guys are ages away. I hate posting things. But if you're right next to me, like, you get inundated with free opal. Doesn't matter. I'm going to get really, really famous and stuff, and then I'm going to go to Germany, and then I'm going to go to Austria, and I'll find out where Rainer and his fish shop is. I'll give you an opal then. Also, I'll go to Queensland, and I'll go up the coast, and, you know, I'll be just shedding opals the entire way. I'm sure people will enjoy that. Let me have a look. Perfect. Turning on the thing. Tell you what, I am sore as all else today because just before I did this, I had a little bit of a fallsy, and it was not very nice. Oh, thanks, mate. Okay. What's going on here? Why is it so different? Probably because of that. There we go. So, I can zoom in a little bit further, I think. Whoop. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at what we've got here. So I've got the usual list of suspects. This is a fairly nondescript rock. Hopefully there's something inside, but we're not going to be holding our breath. Tink. This, however, I think I'm going to start with this bad boy because there's all sorts of colours sitting all around, and what I've been doing is I've just been looking through it and giving it a few cuts just to see what I can find, and I'm pretty happy with what I can see. There's no guarantee, of course, that it's going to be doing anything amazing, but it's a big rock, and hopefully something will come out of it. I've got a new segment. Let me find the piece of paper. Zooming out. Yoink. Here we go. Tiny but mighty. And let me go through the artwork with you, shall we? So it is tiny, but, and there's a picture of a butt. Aren't I humorous? Okay, so that is, well, I'm done now. That was my funny thing. So we'll be doing that. I've got this jar full of tiny but mighties, and I'll show you why. Because if we go through these, we're bound to find one which is pretty decent. Oh, it's thunder. Und blitzen. As per usual. there will be something, don't you worry, because these guys are absolutely crackerjack. Here we go. So this one here. Oh wow, that's really, really dirty. Sorry about this. Gonna have to spray that. I didn't realize it was so freaking dirty. So, Raina, have your seahorses hatched yet? No, I've done that. So annoying, because when I was in the sunlight, all of these opals were really good. Now then, not so good. There were so many really, really mighty opals. And they are still mighty opals. Just because you can't see them in this particular light doesn't mean that they're not good. It's just I've got to be a bit more selective. Hopefully this one will be able to show through at the very least. I'll find a better one than this one, but you get the general gist. Or maybe you don't. What's going on here? Oh, that's what's going on. We've got one less light going on. That's why it's looking so dark. There, try that now. That should fix it up. Oh, ducks. Yeah, you don't realise that drakes can fly until they do. So there, have a look at this tiny little stone. Beautiful. Just dropped it. I don't mind because it's too thin to cut. I'll find another one because there's some real crackers in here. There. This one might not be cuttable either, but it's tiny but mighty. Let's go. See that? Wow. Tiny but mighty. There are a few good ones in here. I've just got to find them. I've been specifically just squirreling them away. Been going, oh, yep, this is a good one. And, you know, going, hopefully I'll be able to cut them. So I've got a new segment called Tiny But Mighty, and that's what these are all for. So this one, it doesn't look like anything, but, oh, you can see some of it. So when the time comes, we'll do Tiny But Mighty. We'll cut a few good ones. And hopefully we'll see a few good opals that come out of it. Because basically what will happen... Oh, crikey. There you go. You've heard an Aussie say crikey now. Well, an ex-Aussie, because I'm probably Scandinavian now. I went for a bit of a trip. So we've got that. Oh, that hurt. Oh, yeah. Is it one of those situations where you think they've eaten them all and then you go, oh, no, they haven't? Oh, good. Sorry, I was just taking a drink. And as I was drinking, I found where a wasp's nest has been hiding out. I'll have to get rid of that after the stream. They're not going to be causing me any trouble at the moment. Hear that? Thunder. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this one. Or maybe, just to get people's appetite whetted, I'm going to quickly go through these and try and find a nice, decent one. And we'll cut that one instead. I know where it is one. Just getting a nice one first up. And then we'll get back to the scheduled, you know, rubbish. It's not rubbish, it's just that, when you cut mystery opal, you sometimes draw a blank. I think that one's one of them. I'm just holding that one in reserve. Is it that one? Ah, it's this one. Here we go. So I was over at a friend's place and I was giving away free opal, and I said, you can have this opal here. And they very graciously said, nah. I quickly got some wet and dry sandpaper out and just manually rubbed it back a bit. Let's have a look at it. Oh, wow. Look at that. So let's do the proper investigation and see what we're going to get. On with the machinery. Just going to zoom it in, zoom it over, and here we go. I think that's a good idea, mate. I think, okay, first thing I can see, just on two conversations. One's pipefish, but I can see a bit of a separation here, so I'm going to get a separate tank for this particular piece of opal. See the segue? Brilliant, Rainer, isn't it? That is why I am the Wunderkind unserer Wissenschaft. Okay. I just dropped it. The Wunderkind dropped it. Yeah. So last time I talked myself up. No, it's not. I'm going to talk myself up as much as I can. I'm just going to have to tip out this opal because it just fell right into the cloudy opal and it's just going everywhere. What I mean by cloudy is the material's a bit cloudy and I just wet myself. That feels rather uncomfortable. Now, where did it go? I can now hunt through it. There it is. That was very, very... Ugh. Right, like it was as if I was a disgruntled girlfriend. I put it right on my crotch. Okay. I must have told myself something particularly offensive. Hey, baby. Wunderbar. 99 Luftballon. See all the German I know? I'm trying to protect my finger because I actually did cut it yesterday. Had a look at it. I also fell over today. I've been having a bit of an accident-prone day. Okay, there's something which I think is actually probably a bit of a furphy and I've probably mistranslated it. But it's a word called, that I think it's called Treppenwiss. And I think the Germans use it. I don't know about Austrians. But basically the idea is like one of those compound words such as Schadenfreude. And it's supposed to, as far as I know, mean when you're walking away from an argument and you think, oh, that's what I should have said. So are you aware of that particular word? Because that will settle it in my mind. It's supposed to be doorway or stairway wisdom. I know, and I'm looking to steal another one because Schadenfreude is such a good one. Another one I saw in one of those channels was, I think they called it a schnapps idea or something like that. An interesting one in English is called fridge logic. It's when you're looking at a movie or a TV show and you're enjoying it, then you get up and head to the fridge to get something to eat or drink, and on your way there you go, hang on, that doesn't make sense. Oh, we're in the House of Mirrors fun family. It's very interesting, this thing is that deciding to really... Hopefully that'll fix it. Because it's splashing me, and I've already, sprayed stuff all over me. because apparently I insulted myself. Hang on, just getting that wipey copy up. There we go, wipey copy. A schnapsity, yeah. That's the one. Well, most of my ideas are schnapsities. I'm asking myself, have I actually picked up the wrong one? No, I haven't. That's good. Gilly Sable. It's Gilly Sable. Did I see Adele as well? No. Got to dig up that video where I saw all those compound words. Australians do yeah, no as well. But what do the Germans have one from a song? Jein or Naja? I don't know. Very, very evening around here. Oh, 6 likes already. That's pretty good. Just trying to get rid of that last, final, lingering little piece of white. I might just cut the rest of it, pretend that doesn't exist. Because I think this one will actually cut a decent stone. I don't know if people all around Australia or around the world have this one, but an English word is a senior moment. When you forget what you're doing, you go, oh, I had a senior moment. Yeah, there's a whole song about it. Look, the Aussies, we go, yeah, nah. And that means no. We go, nah, yeah. That means, well, yes. I don't know why we do that. Well, you can explain it to the Germans if we knew. Am I going to keep that white patch? Yeah, nah. Going to turn it into a drop? Nah, yeah. Quite frankly, that's quite disappointing. I thought that was going to be better than that. Let's cut the other side and see what happens. Oh well. Win some, you lose some. But just to get us out of this hole, I'll put that down there. And it can, you know, watch on in shame, basically. We'll have a look at this one, and hopefully this one will redeem us. Let me just have a quick check. Is this the one I wanted to redeem us with? Alright, it might redeem us, I don't know, because I'm not sure if there's anything past this chunk of colour here. So we're just going to go in and in and in and in and in, and if it gives us colour, then we rejoice. If it doesn't give us colour, well, we don't rejoice as much. Bit disappointing there. I think we're not going to get much other action out of this one. I thought it was an absolute surefire. Wasn't so much a surefire as a you're fired. Oh well. Flick. These guys attached to sandstone, they should always come up with something good. But recently they haven't been. Let's just see what we can do with this one. Okay, this is going to be nice but ridiculously clear. Because once I cut that sandstone off, we've got pretty much no colour left. And I'm just watching warily the tool. It's getting to a stage where it's starting to shake itself loose from its mounting. So I'll just after this stone, I'll give it a bit of a retighten. That will be sort of a stone, but it's a weird one. So, stopping the festivities for 1 second, and I'm noticing that I'm really putting a bit of strain on the lead here, so I've got to probably at some point fix that up. As an aside, this is a much better mechanism. He says as he struggles with it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Keep forgetting. Should I change it or not? Let me see. What have I got in the way of blades? I'm just thinking, strike while the iron's hot, that kind of thing. Have I got a spare one just sitting around? And someone got excited. I have a spare blade, but I thought I had one that was literally attached. That's okay. I can quickly deal with that if I've got myself a pair of scissors, which I don't have. Huh. Always the way. There's always something. I was thinking I may as well just be proactive and fix the problems before they become problems. So I'll quickly grab this. I've actually made a I've got a little card for this actually, if I can find it. My MacGyver card. Where has it gone? Oh well. Lost it. No big deal. So at any rate, what I've done here, just pretend I've got the MacGyver card. It's not. Oh, I found the scissors. There they are. So this is the drill bit. So what I do is I just pop it in there, and now I can actually use my. I've never done this one-handed before, so this might end in tears. It will end in tears. Hang on. No, it worked. Much simpler than what we were doing before. So I'll just move this, I'll move festivities over to the... That can just stay, can't it? it can. Good. Move festivities back to here. I'm just putting the blade back on. It's nothing amazing. This is a new blade that I've just fished out. Dino Sculpting. How did I go? Dino Sculpting. Slef is bad, right? So it's like a bad doner kebab, I suppose. Sorry, I just after saying it's relatively smooth sailing from here, I would manage to ruin it, or tiny little washer. And then I also put in the thread the wrong way. I didn't put in the thread wrong. Like, it's hard to start it up, basically. Here we go. Yoink. Something I can't just show on the screen as well, which is a bit annoying. I'll work out a way to do it. Eventually we'll have like multiple camera angles and, you know, asides and, you know, a full production studio and, you know, also some guy to say spoken and acted for the Labour Party camera or something like that. You know, we'll be totally professional. I just cut myself. It's a day. It's a day for cutting yourself. Looks of things. There we go. Oh, bad one. I'll show it to you in a sec. Basically what I did was, if you're putting the blade back on, there's a risk that you're going to hurt yourself. So have a look. Communication problem. It's my middle finger. Australians are severely handicapped if their middle finger gets damaged. Oh, I said it right, did I? Did not expect to. My vocabulary in German is tiny but mighty. All right. So, let's take that out. And let's get this show back on the road. Right. Giant massive stone. What there is to know about this stone is that there is definitely some colour here, but I'm not going to invest too much time on it because it may be a case of too hard to get it out. What we can do to speed things up is we can look for the fractures, which are right here. Don't do that. Hang on a second, I think that's an issue. Let me just see if... Sorry about this. I'm just going to make sure that the thing's holding on to the end correctly. Hey! Yeah, I thought so. It's over this end. You don't need to worry too much about it. In fact, I can pull that a little bit, tighten it up, but give myself a little bit more leeway on the thing. Remember, this is an emergency setup which I've turned into the main rig, so I'm still getting used to all of the nuances. And I noticed that the end here has actually gotten quite hot, so made a note of that. Hopefully it's not going to be an issue. Let's see if that goes on again. Ooh, much better. So, I'm having a bit of a guess as to what's going to happen here. It's an educated guess, yes, but still just a guess. So hopefully I'm doing the right thing. If you're screaming at the screen saying you're doing the wrong thing, you could be right. Yep. Raindrops keep falling on my head. I hope it's not rain a dropping on my head. Best I could do in the 5 seconds. Take a stop to mention that this is from Cooper Pedy and it's got black opal in it, which is quite unusual. So let's hope there's colour. Just a wee bit further out, just to give people context. I'm my own cameraman, my own producer, and my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. Just helping it turn the corner. Imagine I was doing this with an old blade. Would have been torturous. Great idea to change the blade and then just dull it. Yay! Let's have a look at what we've got under here. It certainly looks nice, but it might not have any colour. Well, I mean, you know, iridescent colour. No, this is Cooperpedy, so it's white black. It's quite unusual, actually. I'm not sure this unusual actually equates to value though, so we'll find out. Right, let's have a look at what we got. I'm just trying to remember where all the colour was, because there's plenty of colour in the daytime. Seem to recall that crack there had some around it. I've been meaning to grab a Sharpie and actually put a mark on where the colour is, so that when I'm cutting it at night I know. There are absolute cracks everywhere here. I'm going to see what we've got here. I think I'm seeing some colour too. Not particularly bright, so don't get your hopes up just yet. I reckon I could carve a pretty decent fake belemnite with this one. I'm not sure if I should be condoning such actions. I hope you know what you're doing when you're cutting the soft corals, because they're kind of soft and squishy. I was thinking to myself, Austria isn't that close to Amsterdam, surely. Where are we? There. Okay. In order to see the count, I have to put my hand over that. I don't know why. It used to be a bit different, didn't it? So I'll go down like that. That's better. There we go. Zoom in a bit. Move over to the right a bit. Zoom back a bit. There we go. Perfect. Oh, raindrops keep falling on my back. Ugh, that's uncomfortable. I just got myself in a comfortable position and all of a sudden the freaking rain. Oh. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Hopefully that'll fix it. Note to self, leaky roof. It's just a few sheets of corrugated plastic that I put on myself, so it's not like it's a major issue. That was years ago. So it's good they've survived thus far. I think I need to get a bit of silicone sealant. So I was thinking about it the other day. What I probably will do is I'll take it all down, then make it into a panel with some spare timber, waterproof the panel, and then put it all back up as one big piece. I thought I saw something, which is good. See if it eventuates. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Look. Trouble is that I'm so loss averse with Opal because I buy it. So I keep every little bit that I've always ever had. Never discard any. I kind of contemptuously flick some aside for the sake of the cameras, but other than that, always worried, oh, maybe it'll come good, you never know. I mean, it's not going to come good, don't get me wrong. Hopeless. Got a horrible feeling that might be a fossil impression. Seeing we've gone this far, maybe what we'll do is we'll just carve through it and see if we can get, you know, a profile of it. There we go. It looks like a plant stem or a vertebrae. Should have picked up on that earlier. Raina, I think you're going to help me because Cooper Pedy is actually a marine environment. Well, it was 100 million years ago. So what do we reckon that was? Should I start excavating it out? I will. Let's just do, just on the off chance that this actually is a fossil, I'll excavate it out. So jewellery and paleontology both end in E. I don't know if this is a fossil. I'm just acting as if it is. Carefully excavating it out. So at the moment, I'm actually of the opinion pressure soak will be damned. If I see any, I'll try and preserve it, but no, I'm just going to try and get this thing out. Yeah. Exactly. I'm going to... G'day, Bill. How you doing? We've diverted a little bit because I've decided this may well be actually a spinal column of a fish or something. So I'm having a go at getting it out. Or destroying the past, one of the two. I'm wondering if I should cut it straight across because, like, a fish spine is a disc. Now, full disclosure here, guys, I could be barking up the wrong tree here. I'm just cutting it to be on the safe side. This might be nothing. It'll soon be pretty obvious, but it seems to be coming out, like, it's coming out in sections, and it's just a little bit suspicious to me. Just for funsies, this bit started to get colour. So let's just make this colourful. I think it is something. Okay, so I'm going to take a bit of artistic license with this because I think that it is something that I've cut in half here. So I'm going to try and make the section show. What I might do is I might get one of the Lightning Ridge potch sections and just cut out the middle section just to see what it looks like, just in case there is something that we're missing. Once again, I'm not expecting anything, I'm just covering all the bases, so to speak. See, there's kind of a crack there, which is right where the separation is for the vertebrae. Just too suspicious, isn't it? Once again, I'm going up into there. As I can see a bit of darkness just here. Now this might be a fool's errand because, I mean, even if it is a fossil, there's no guarantee it is. Even if it is a fossil, cutting away the light and cutting into the dark might be the exact reverse of what I should be doing. So there's plenty of ifs, ands or buts or whatever else is. We'll soon have an idea of it anyway, what we're looking at. Cut away some of the brown, which is probably bad. Okay, now I've done all of that. Let's have a look at it. Like that, yeah. Good question, Raina. I've tried. I tried to re-suspend opal dust in epoxy and it didn't work. The only way you've got to do it is you've got to literally form it in spheres in a chemical reaction. And you can look online, there's ways to do that. Synthetic opal is possible, but you can't make it out of opal dust. But I do like the idea, so keep thinking along those lines, and eventually someone will have a bright idea and we'll all make money together. One thing opal dust can do is contain gold. I actually keep it and pan it. Problem is, I'm crap at panning gold. So if there is any gold in it, I'm not getting it. But theoretically there should be, because it's an estuarine/river environment where the opal forms. So yeah, we should be getting something. This is just like colour by numbers, except with opal. I'm not going to do too far in there, I'll just snap it off. So some of that white is needed to hold it all together, I'd say. Damn it, Jim, I'm a soil scientist, not a paleontologist. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give that one a bit of a cutaway because I think that'll look good. So even if it doesn't end up being anything amazing, of which I'm not entirely certain that it, I think it's something. I just don't know what it is. Basically, what I'm seeing here is I think I've cut off the whatever it is here, right? And then there's just basically it looks like a spinal column. I'm pretty certain it is. To identify a fish's spinal column, it's kind of like a disc. You can Google it. You'll see what you see what I mean. I think that's the nerve filaments just there. I mean, it could just be my imagination running wild, and that has happened before. And let's face facts, there is actually colour here, and it's looking brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to make it attractive as well as complete. So I will just be rolling all of the corners. That brown bit hopefully will go away. Doesn't have to go away, just has to look nice. What I'm seeing is I'm seeing a small structure like that and a larger structure here. So I'm pretty certain it's all related. I'm going to carve this off. I think it's going to have to be a bit more blatant. I can't keep the fine detail. Check this out, I think there's some colours coming too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to round this off like a piece of jewellery or whatever. So this piece which I've cruelly cut off basically is going to be like a viewing platform, I suppose. The rest of it's going to be sort of maintaining its shape, I suppose. Whee! Mexican jumping opal. I'm going to let that bit have its fun. Just round it off a bit. And then do that, and then that. Gently now. Alright, I'm just going to let it keep its colour because there's a beautiful green under here. Hopefully I can bring that out. So from that perspective it was well worth doing because you'll see. So I've created some kind of weird-ass modern art sculpture because it's kind of organic and I think it is something fossil. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smooth off these edges a bit. It's okay to have a few bulbous edges, I've just got to pick and choose. What do I do here? I think I just very gently go around here. Now, I might just be seeing fossils in the same way that other people see, you know, Mary in toast and stuff like that. So we're having some fun until we figure out it's actually a fossil. We're just having fun with Opal. Although, it certainly does look like a vertebrae, doesn't it? Man. Not only that, it's a well, you can't say non-fish because there's no such thing as a fish anyway. But non-standard fish, I suppose, is what we could call that. Bit weird. Got to be a bit cautious, got to stop somewhere. This bit's just getting more and more beautiful. Now we'll just roll that around, same kind of deal. Flatten it here a bit. Roll this around. Just like I think it was Michelangelo, the artist, he said, I'm not actually sculpting. It's the statue's always in there. I'm just cutting away the unwanted bits. I think this Opal's doing exactly the same thing. Okay, so there's our dino bone. I see, I don't need to. I'll keep it like this because I'm wondering what it actually is. It looks like a piece of vertebrae. I mean, don't quote me on that, of course, because it's possibly wrong. But it's beautiful, whatever it is. You might just keep it like that. I'm just rounding off bits now. I would describe this as hauntingly beautiful. There's a little bit of tidying that can make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, but I'm not going to do too much to it. All I'm doing there is making sure that I can actually, you know, polish it up. You don't want to have any little nooks and crannies in it, even though it looks cool. So what I'm doing here is I'm just straightening this out a bit. It's a dino boot.
Hello. Hello.
So what is it? Don't know. Maybe dino diarrhea. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. It's kind of got a what I can do is I have a technique by which I can actually smooth down all those edges softly. So I'll do that. I'll leave that. All right, so let's get the Magnum opal going. We can carve the rest of the dino tomorrow with that.
Magnum opal, Magnum opal.
Giving it my own theme song. It's a Magnum opal, a Magnum opal. Let's cut the top of this one. Yay! Magnum opal. For those who are wondering, Magnum opal is a corruption of the word magnum opus, or the two words, the phrase, whatever you want to call it. We are looking for that opal that is going to see us off. It could take 5 minutes, it could take half an hour. One of those things. It certainly looks like a dino vertebrae because, like I was saying, fish vertebrae look like discs. If ever one of your, heaven forbid, one of your fishes dies, have a look at its vertebrae. You'll see that they're very disc-shaped. Okay, you little reprobate, I am going to turn you right up. Oh yeah. Take that. There's solid opal under here, which gives you hope that the search for the Magnum opal is over, but we'll see. Proof of the pudding is when you cut it open and have a look. Oh, look at all that nothing. Ooh. This is a knobby, this is the white cap that we're going through. So this is the top of the knobby. Technically it should have settled here, like that. Because it's a knobby, there's a good chance of colour in them. And by good chance, I say practically no chance. But you know, got to keep our hopes high, our spirits up. So it gave us a better idea of what's going on there. One final chance by just carving through this bit, having a look. The interesting thing about opal is it can be clear on one side and absolutely gorgeous on the other. So you can't ever just discount the colour. Just going to cut through the cap to see what it looks like. Because although there are some rules to opal, there's no real rules to opal. So you just check every angle, basically. I don't think we're going to get our opal out of this, but we'll just carve through this bit just to see. Basically, if something looks promising, I will carve into it. If not, I think we will give this a miss. I'll very quickly carve it from the bottom up. Oh, hang on. I think it's just a crack. For a moment I thought I saw a flash of green. Ay, caramba! Got me. I was trying to protect my fingers too. Don't worry, it's not that bad. So, you know what? You cut me, go. Right, now, we're going to go do some tiny but mighties because I'm pretty certain we've got some pretty good ones in there. Quickly cut through, zooming out. Don't worry, I won't hurt myself that much. Not bad, but just a little bit too thin, I think. I think I've got some black opal that I can double it with, so I'll just quickly just tidy up some edges here, then move on to the next one. No. Perhaps try this one quickly. Better hurry up. I'm getting hungry. But we do not finish until we get the Magnum opal. It is, I don't know, the thing. It is the way, as they say in that Mandalorian thing. What are we going to do this time? Are we going to put some impossible rules down? That means that we're going to really cut our cadre into tiny little sections, and it's not impossible for us to keep the thing going. Cool, that's great. This is the way. Yeah, there's colour here. If you mean by top right, like my finger, yeah. So, we'll zoom in. Not that zoomed in. What? That. There we go. Nope. Nope. Ooh, that one. Let's have a look at that one. Grabbing a few more out of here, and then so it looks like the tiny bit mighties are underneath it, because I've got another cup there. That one looks interesting. So does that one. Right. In you go. Secondary cup. Yeah, here we go. I think some of these tiny ones might be the saving grace. This one. I'm sure this one's got something. I wouldn't just put it there for no reason. I think it's just there. Anywho. Nope. Too thin. Oh, hang on, there's one here, What's that one? That one looks good. So this one here. There we go, that one. Pop that down there. Now I'm going to go over to here, because I know there's some around. I've got to find them though. Just going to create a game plan for getting our Magnum opals together. Perhaps that one, but probably not. There's just some of these ones which are threatening colour, and so I'm going to try and get them out. That one. I know it sounds crazy when I'm just getting these tiny little fragments, but the tiny little fragments are more impacting than you sometimes realise. And the most unlikely opals are sometimes the best. So I'm happy to just, hunt through some really weird crap. There we go. Oh, that's a bit of a cheat, that one. We'll have a look at that one. Not that one. Keep passing it up. It's probably just an absolute smasher. That one. is this one telling me? Have a look at that one, and then we'll have a look at some other ones. What are these ones? Interesting. Right. And then we go to here and have a look in here, because there are a few. There's definitely one that I'm interested in that I haven't seen. So I'm not going to necessarily, spend too much time trying to find it, but having said that, if I do find it, it'll be, well, interesting. Tipping this out, trying not to tip it on me. Very strange how, like, all of the opals that you want to cut, they just disappear the moment you try to cut them. Happens every night. It's a poltergeist, that's what I say. Let's try this one. That was Max. He's getting sick of it. Whoop. Ordinarily, I don't mind. I do that demonstration. I go tap, tap, tap. Doesn't hurt you. This time around, because I've actually pre-injured my hand, it's actually susceptible. So I can hurt myself with the blade. It's like my kryptonite. There we go. Have a look at that. Very thin, so we can't use it. But nice nonetheless. Let us use this one, and hopefully this one is better than it looks. Sometimes you need really good lighting to see what is in there, and you miss a lot of detail in the poor light, and that's why we don't get some of the good opals out sometimes. That's alright. One of these days I'm going to get a lamp that is the size and weight and dimensions of the sun, and we will win. You'll notice I'm very gingerly using this thing because the last time I got struck. It's just that final bit when the pressure you require just goes straight onto the blade. Usually doesn't matter, but just when it's a bit tender, it does matter. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's just the light, and when you're tired, you miss stuff as well. So, sometimes I'm missing it. It's not you, it's me. Oh, how many times I've heard that phrase. It's not you, it's me. It is so me. Not that I'm living a life of regret or anything. Much. $13 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Oops. Was that a... No. I'll probably cab this in my own time, but it doesn't look like it's producing much fun. Boo! Okay. Just looking down here, making sure that they're... thought so. Have a quick look at this one. That looks like a crack there, so I've got to be cautious. As a matter of fact, I'll just go straight along. It'll crack at some point. I'm hoping it will, because I don't want to... Ah, there it goes. Well, it cracked. So, gotta keep going. Note the finger's well out of the way now. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Now we use cooking with the gas. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, it's not over. It's nearly over when I finish this opal. But we have this thing where we go and check out the birds and make sure the birds don't hate me forever. They've been getting pretty stroppy, pretty cranky recently, so... So this is a nice chunk of crystal. It's got one inclusion, which I want to keep. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at you, me pretty. It's not the best Magnum opal I've ever made, but when you're hungry, yeah, good one. I might have to rejig the interior of this fish tank, because at the moment I'm getting absolutely saturated. That will not do in the winter time. At the moment it's fine because it's pretty hot every day. And to quote Minnie Bannister from The Goon Show, which is probably something you don't know, the rain is lovely and warm. Minnie Bannister, played by the one and only Spike Milligan. Goon Show, Harry Seacon, Spike Milligan, and who was the other guy? Peter Sellers. Yeah, I know. It looks like opal teeth. It's not. A lot of the time it looks like I'm making teeth, but at the end I'm out of the tooth zone, okay? It is very similar to dentistry. I've talked with my dentist about this, and like, he's given me a tooth to work on, and I've given him an opal to work on, and we're like, oh yeah, fairly similar. I'll shine that up, but it's not the, be all and end all, is it? I can't, in all conscience, allow that one to pass. So I will just cut this one, see what we get. What have we got here? Had to get rid of it because it was cracked. And the crack's still going. That's annoying because it might go where all the colour is. We'll find out. I think we're good. Hopefully, because I just carved a lot of it away. Now fueled by hunger, going super fast. There's a lot of defects here, so it's not just me wasting the opal. See, there's a spot there. Basically, I'm cutting quickly and not doing as much commentary as I normally do. I do apologise for that. Try to flatten the stone down, and finally we're there. Yep, good, excellent. Flatten the other side. Yep, we're good. Need to bring it in a bit. There we go. We're kind of in the finishing phases now. There we go. I gotta make it. I gotta make my dinner. The trials of a single dad. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to the MacGyver zone. What have I done? I did something. Oh, over here. So it looks like a bit of a mess, but let me get this drill and I'll show you. There's a little hook here, and so believe it or not, each of these have their own defined spot. Looked like a mess, but actually is organized chaos there. Let me see. Turn off the drip. Ouch. That was very hot. Got to put that in a different, better place. This has been improved. There's a little block here, which means that I can now apply water more accurately. I've got to get all these sorted out. It's getting sorted very quickly. This is another thing, and I swear I didn't mean to do it that way. But it literally went that way. I swear that's where the colour was, and I laughed so hard when it started doing that. Anyway, but other people it's creative, it's artistic, you know. Anyway. Well, hello there, Luca. Hello. Air conditioner is off. Right. Don't believe it, it's not 18 degrees, but it's about, I don't know, 20-ish, which is what? 70, 80, 90, right? Max, would you like to come out? That was a yawn from me. The hate is swelling in you now. Hang on. The hunger is swelling in you now. Look, he's happy now. He's on a bit of food. Looky! Well, did you? Well, I was going to make a giant stir fry, but what I think I'll do is I'll just get the cheat with stir fries. You get those pre-made kebabs and you just take them off the stick. But what I think I'll do is I'll just throw the kebabs in the oven. Simpler. And I'll just absorption the rice because that's easy to do. So I've got at least something, some carbs, some protein, precious little in the way of, nutrients. But sometimes when you're hungry and you hurry, it's better than going to Macca's. Don't tell my daughter that, she works there. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Wow, pony! What was that? What? Basically, Pony's learned that if she takes a dive from the very top of the cage to the very bottom of the cage, everyone gets a bit of a shock and turns around. Would you like out? Would you like out? Or would you like a scratch? What would you like? Scratchy poo? There you go. That's the way. Oh, you've got spiky pins in there. Let's have a look in the pin section.
In the pin section of the bird, we find pins.
There we go. Pinned post there. Look at that. There's another one here. I can only feel it, but I've got to look and see if there's an issue. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see what I'm seeing. That's behind the crest, by the way. Scratch this, he loves it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Behind the crest. Oh yeah, I love it. Love it. That's what a cockatoo behind the crest looks like, by the way. Nice little flap of skin with feathers that are arranged in a row. And you just check to see that those feathers, where are we? Just to check to see those feathers aren't pinning. But you've got to be careful because if you make a blood feather, it's annoying. Yeah, that's right. Max is always ready to attack until he's not. I'm not sure it's step up that they're saying, by the way, but like it's a generic happy noise, basically. Hello. Guten Tag. That jammed the computer. Guten Tag. Hello. Do you want to get out, Loki? Max, will I put the step of ignorance in? Let's do that. Perch of ignorance. Can you please ignore that and get out, please? Okay. Look, it just works for us, okay?
Hello, little baby.
Hello.
Are they going back in right now?
No, they're going out.
Hi.
I've discovered that the birds make a wheezing noise when they're hissing. And that wheezing noise actually is not their lungs.
Hello.
Loki was a lot younger when we got her, so she's a lot easier to manage.
Look at how cute she is.
I'm thinking that, like, we've finished a lot of hurdles with Max, so I'm pretty certain that who let the birds out?
I'm gonna hurt you.
No, you hurt Rainer.
Who's Raina?
He's Austrian, or I don't know what gender. I'm presuming he, but it could be anything.
Oh, that's so rude.
Well, we get to choose nowadays.
Oh my goodness.
Just so you know, I'm not trying to be rude. Apparently, I am me.
Yes. Saying people can choose it.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm trying to be inclusive here, and I'm failing miserably. Hey, Max, come on.
It's not that people can choose now, it's people get less shame for being in the gender that they feel most acquainted to.
Okay.
How's my little pony?
A mountain German.
I got you, pony.
Pony started to calm down an awful. Oh, she splattered into you. Look at that. That's cute.
Did I get back in, pony?
Let her. No, you put it onto your hand. Hang on, I'm just going to teach you.
Bird poopy hand.
Oh, is it bird poop? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so I would do not put her on my hands if she has feet like that.
Well, she'll also have feet like that because she's a poo machine. Okay, now, let's see. Loki, all right, I think we've done the splat. We've done the splat and the back, and I'll have to feed this little child. So, I think I'm... Well, I'll do it. Okay, thank you for doing all of the Opal-y stuff. Thank you, yay. What did you just do?
Nearly fall over.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm
Well,
on my tippy toes.
On your tippy toes.
Why is your shirt wet?
because I've been cutting opals.
In the rain?
I like pina coladas, cutting opals in the rain. She doesn't like my singing. Anyway, like and subscribe on the way out. It's the end. Have a lovely evening.
I don't think it's the actual end,
See you,
guys.
Well, no, the world's not ending, just the stream.
No, the world is ending.
Oh, okay. Well, smoke him if you got him. Have a nice 15 seconds.